We're performing next
I,
month
I believe so. Quite in a few weeks. Yeah, yeah,
in uh, in San Francisco at
indeed,
Counterpulse.
indeed. Which I haven't been to for years. Everyone who comes from Europe to San Francisco to do some dancing comes back going, Mission Street's like a dance street. You have you start every third block. There's another dance
It's
set up.
true. It's true.
But,
There's a lot.
it,
It's a
I
lot.
like a city that has a good planning for its arts.
It's true. So, what should we say about this piece of ours and Zilka's? I sometimes call it the old guy dance duet.
I just, yeah, so do I in another, I think probably even pithily, I just call it the old, well, I don't know, yes, agreed. I call it many things, but mostly based on that, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, I just blame Zilka for all of it, obviously.
It's clearly her
Yeah.
fault. Although I think Felix Marchand bears a little bit of the blame, and Alex,
Well, yeah, we mustn't forget all the dramaturgs
the
who've been
dramaturgs and the experts. It was
dramaturged by.
That was
Well,
quite an experience having the two of us on display, as it were, and a whole panel of experts
yeah, I guess
weighing
it's
in on our improvisations and whether they were stage worthy or not.
indeed.
It's interesting to me. It's been a while since I've been in something directed by somebody else and sort of giving over some trust to their vision and going, oh, okay, this isn't exactly what I would make, or I might want a little more of this or that, but going, okay, yes, there's a clear kind of vision here, or an assessment of what's working and what's not.
Since I've known Zilka since she was a student at EDDC all those years ago,
Yeah.
I've been working in her pieces for over 10 years. This is
Yeah.
probably the 11th year.
Yeah.
So, and that's quite a long kind of, well, I say I'm never in work. I guess I've been in quite a few of them and watched her kind of develop hugely.
Right. Just in terms of like sort of the themes of the piece and sort of different generations, and there's something quite satisfying of sort of remembering back, remembering back to when Zilka was in San Francisco at Moving On Center and as a kind of a guest student, and took a couple of workshops with me, and sort of being this young, German kid, and there's something about this sort of full circle of the generations of her sort of asking both of us, who were both at one point or another her teachers.
There is a frighteningly long genealogy now.
Right, a kind of lineage.
But it's interesting that it's still glued together and it's still working.
Yeah.
Very
No,
much.
it's really nice trading places and having those different different generations reflecting on each other, or there's something really nice about that, about Zilka inviting us into the project. Anything else pithy and witty that you want to say?
I just think the good citizens of San Francisco would benefit from coming to see this elderly gentleman. It's like watching a hard-boiled egg on stage. But no, come. We have a history of experience, if nothing else. It's kind of like it's part Beckettian, part horror show, and part comedic. It is a piece, like we were saying, that you play into. So,
Yes.
Which doesn't mean don't come on the first night, but it definitely means come on the first night and the last night.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
it'll be a whole multi-experience.